friends, how do you do? My name is Nixon. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first video you are viewing about bass, then this is the 8th lesson in the series, and I warmly welcome you to my channel. Now in this lesson we are going to learn about pentatonic scale. Well, we have major and minor pentatonic scale, but the main thing to understand is how to locate and to tell whether this is a major and a minor, and also how to relate each other. Now, like I said in the previous video, we are going to stick much to the key of C for these examples, and you have the free jam track that you can use to practice and exercise, which I will link in the video description before if you haven't downloaded yet. Now, we have the major scale. We can play anywhere, but for the sake of this video, we are going to start here on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now 1, 2, 3. The 4th is not played with the pentatonic. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6, then we skip the 7 as well, then we play, we come back. So if you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's why it's called penta. Penta means 5 notes. So the major scale has 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. While the pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. I hope that clears what is a pentatonic scale. Now, to know whether it is major or minor depends on where you start and where you end, where you emphasize your notes. And there's this thing in music that is called the relativity within the keys. So, for example, the key of C, its relative minor scale is A. So if I start with the pinky and end in the same position, then I'm emphasizing the major. So 1, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. This is the C major pentatonic. If I start here, I can start anywhere, but the emphasis is on the note C. That will be major pentatonic. That is major. If I play, then I'm emphasizing the minor. Of course, if you are relating to the chords and other notes on the scale, the other notes also will dictate whether you are emphasizing minor or major. So when you start with the pinky and you go this way, by the way, this is the first shape or first position, major or minor pentatonic first position. So for this example, we are going to focus on major. So the C major pentatonic scale with all the 4 string will be on string on the fret 5. So 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, with our root note being this one and this one, these two. So if I play major scale, it will be like, so I'm leaving the 7th and this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th is not, so it is, for the sake of the other string, so it is 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. Remember to alternate your fingers as we have seen in another example. So that will be first position. The second position, in order not to confuse where you end the first position with this side. For this case, I'm talking about the pinky and the the ring finger will be the markings of your second position. So if it is 5 8, then 8, then 5 7, then 7 5 7 and 5 7, these will be the boundary of the next shape. So the next shape will be here, 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 and here, going this way. So for the second position, we have 8 10 7 10 7 10 and 7 9. So you see. Okay, the third position will be 9 12. So we ended here. So our boundary is this one, this one, this one, and this one. So the next will be 9 12 10 12 10 12 10 12. Now at this position, if this is your first time, it kind of gets confusing to take all together. So the best way will be you learn one position, you practice it, then when you have memorized, you can go to the next and so on. So the third is here. The fourth one is here. Because the third is here, so the boundary is here. So it is 11 13 11 13 11 14 11 14. So that is the fourth one. And the last one, the fifth, this will be 12 15 12 15 13 15 13 15. And once you reach here on the 15th fret, then it starts to repeat again with the shape. You see? So that's how you know them. And once we're here, we started here. Another here, when you go this side, then you start the fourth position. I mean the fifth going this way now. This will be 3 5 3 5, then 2 5 2 5. So 2 5 2 5 3 5 3 5, with our root note being on the third fret. So you must come to the root note to emphasize that you are talking of the major. And once you are here, this one gives you the boundary of the next. So we have open second, open second, open third, and open third again. So those are the 5 positions of the major pentatonic scale if we are considering C, and they will be exactly the same every position, but will be minor pentatonic scale in the key of C. So once you know them, so how do we use them? And that is the most important, and that's what I want to emphasize in this video. The first step will be start with one position. For example, like I said, master one position and do the rest. So for example, here at the first position, so let us play the backing track, which I strongly advise you download that one or you play along from my channel, and because I have arranged them in 1 4 5. So I have the 1 chord, which is C, the 4th chord, which is F, then I repeat the 1st chord, then I have the fifth, which is G. So there are a number of positions where we can play that one. So in order to start, we are going to start here. And I should mention that in the fourth and the third string, if you start any note anyway, then you have this exact same shape everywhere for the major pentatonic or minor for that example. For example, C is here. So if we go to the next note and slide, we have this symmetrical shape, and that is the goodness of the minor or major pentatonic. So if here and slide, then you have exact 5-7 5-7. So it is 5-7 5-7 5-7 starting here. So and I have C here, and it is the same. So remember, this will be the third position. So we have 8 10, slide to 12, then 10 12 10 12. So once we have C, we can play for C. Then we have F here on the 8th fret. Then we can play again the same symmetrical shape. See the goodness of this. Then you have G here, can play the same. 3, then 5, slide to 7, then 5 7 7 5 7 5 7. See, so we have this. So let us play the backing track. So that is the fourth chord, the 1, then the 5th. So with the first, we are going to play 4 1 5. Again. Like that. That is a typical example. But in order to be efficient, and that's what we are struggling to, is to play the nearby notes, and because that will be very jumpy, like C here and F here, go back to C and G, while you can play just here. So here we have C, for example, here we have F, and here we have G. So they are adjacent, so it'll be something like this if I play the same. Same shape with F, again C, then G, like that. So it will be boring if you just play the same. It is very predictable and it doesn't sound very good. But once you advance, then you're gonna spice a little bit. So you can play, for example, you repeat, because you have the fourth is here. So 1 2 3 4 with the major scale. Since it is a major pentatonic, you can play even the major scale. We have the fourth here and the fifth here. The G is here as well. So you can do the same. So you see, with the first, play the normal 3 5, slide to 6 5 7. So for the first, then for the F, the fourth, play here, then slide the same symmetrical shape, Works also for the second string. Then you have G here, can go 5, 7, slide to 9, 7, 9, so 1, 4, 1, 7, 5, like this. Like that. So I think you get the idea. The goodness with the pentatonic scale is that once you know where the chord are changing and where is the first beat of that chord, you can just play any of those at any direction. But to sound good, you on the first beat you start with the first note, like this. So it really doesn't matter how many notes. You can play 7 notes, you can slide, you can do whatever, but to sound good, make sure you know where the chord is changing and where to play the first note to emphasize the chord change and the tone, the tone of that particular chord. And with that, you will sound very good. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.